Hey guys, and welcome to the first proper episode of Lookadalogo. I'm Andy and this is Imogen. And today we're going to be looking at the logo for Hikon films. Established in 1981 and closing in 1982, Hikon films managed to release a total of 8 films on 7 videos, with a mixture of stand-up comedy, thrillers, horror and a couple of other bits and pieces thrown in between. One of the first titles that's on the list anyway is Foxbat, so let's take a look at the video art for that one. The second VHS cover we're going to look at is Foxbat from 1977.
The next one is Jazz on a Summer's Day from 1960.
Let's have a look at the box art for that one as well.
Next one is Lenny Bruce Without Tears, which we also know nothing about. Next one's Mean Streets, directed by Martin Scorsese. Alright.
Well, Scorsese, but you're almost there.
Okay. And released in 1973. The next one is Reefer Madness, released in 1936.
Yeah, well, very good. I mean, you almost got there, but we did.
The next one is The Sadist from 1963. And the final one is Spider Baby from 1968.
Bula Bula, spelled B-O-O-L-A-B-U-L-A, released 3 films before Hikon did. They were Dial Rat, Foxbat and Mean Streets. They released Mean Streets twice. One was with a documentary about Martin Scorsese. TIV or Tritel International Video were going to release 3 films before Hikon did, but they had a list of 27 films they were going to release, but unfortunately they must have closed down before they got released. I'll have more information on both these, plus some more on Hikon, in the next video before we...
Yeah, I won't be here though.
Yeah, but she won't be here for that one. It's just going to be extra. So before we look at the logo, as I mentioned in my update, according to CLG Wiki, the logo, there's 2 variants. One of them's has a scare factor of medium to high, and the other one has a scare factor of high to nightmare. Now, I want you to have a look at both the logos because they're both going to be played back to back. And if you can, put a comment down below in the comment section and let me know if you think this logo is scary. Tell me what reason that you think it's scary, and if you think it's not scary, tell us why. Tell us what you liked about the logo, what you didn't like, and we'll give our own opinion as well after we've seen the logo.
Looked at the logo. Look at the logo.
Yeah, look at the logo. So, well, for all intents and purposes, let's look at the logo.
A Hikon film.
A Hikon film.
So we've now just had a look at the logo, bearing in mind that it is nightmarish. Well, as the second logo is supposed to be nightmarish. In your own opinion, could you tell me did you think that logo was scary at all?
No, it's just sort of like someone that's like not enthusiastic enough about what they're talking about.
Yeah, especially, I mean, when I look at the logo, I can understand, like, sort of how people could find it a bit unnerving, as it were. Whether it's like the synth track, the I think a lot of people don't like zooming eyeballs. Don't like that.
I don't like that. It's not scary. It's just don't like it really. Like if I was about to go to sleep, I wouldn't necessarily just watch that just to go to sleep to, because it is creepy. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not something like scary. But it's something that like I wouldn't fancy watching right before going to sleep.
Yeah. Whereas with me, I don't know whether it's because of my age, because I'm not going to make any secrets about it. I am in my 40s, early 40s as a matter of fact.
And I'm 13.
When I first saw this 5 years ago on the Identathon, which Tynan Weir Preset guy uploaded, I didn't know what to make of it. I mean, I'm sure, especially the second variant, I really laughed my head off, but I can kind of see that with the second variant, if you've got your headphones on and it's up really loud, when the two blokes who appear to have looked like they've been dragged in off the streets drunk, just being told to yell into a microphone, I suppose that could give you a bit of a jump scare, but to me, I just don't see what's so scary about it. I mean, if you'd like to explain to me what's scary about it, I mean, I will take it on board. But there's part of the logos that I think don't make sense, because you've got the eye zooming in, you've got underneath that you've got water, and then you've got a silhouetted bench of a couple kissing. I don't know whether you spotted that.
No, to me it just looks like mountains.
And it's kind of like, it looks like it's going to be a scary logo, but it's kind of a bit sweet with a couple on the bench. And it has views from a lot of different people, how they interpret it differently, like the water and the couple don't make sense, or why is it an eyeball, and why does it suddenly change into a moon, and the film logo comes up, a Hikon film, and why is the guy on the first variant so quiet, and why are the two guys on the second so loud?
If it's like trying to make it scary, do you think it's like as if like something's always watching them? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Or could it be that the logo's that way because they want to cater to the horror market, which is like, if you've seen the video covers, you'll see that a couple of them were actually banned. One had been banned, which was Reefer Madness. No, it wasn't Reefer Madness. It was something else. I can't remember which one it was that was banned.
You can send the like add-on bit.
Yeah, but the Martin Scorsese one had been banned in the UK, but that was banned in the 1980s because of like excessive violence and language. But they managed to get a release, and funnily enough, you can get Main Streets on DVD these days, so that's quite good. But yeah, overall, personally, I think that this logo is one of my favourites.
Yeah, and it sounds like Psycho Pinecone.
Yeah, exactly, which is what I was going to come to. The Hikon bit, people just hear what they want to hear, like
Psycho Pinecone.
Or which a lot of people on YouTube say it sounds like the same pine cone over and over again.
Eyeball as well.
Somebody said eyeball, and
obviously Hikon, because that's what it's called.
Yeah, but it all depends on what you want to hear. I mean, you hear what you want to hear, so if it's pinecone, psycho pinecone, Hikon, eyeball, some variant with own on the end of it, I mean, it's entirely up to you what you want to interpret from the logo itself.
I mean, I like the colours. The colours are really nice. Like, not like the last one that we looked at that was just sort of boring, like just the bottom. This time they've got it sort of all around, and like so that it's not too boring and it's interesting. It makes you want to look at it. What I forgot to ask you, especially from the last one, do you think it would have been better if they actually had like maybe a static logo at the beginning and then the sports montage afterwards? Do you think, to make the logo a bit more interesting? I think they could have had like a catchphrase and then had like a static logo and then had the montage, then cut to a blank screen and then did the slogan and then the logo.
Yeah.
That'd look pretty nice. And then obviously they could still do the colours and stuff on the logo, and like on the thing on like done it black and white, and then like the certain colours they wanted in that frame, they could have like just put those colours on. It would have looked nice.
Well, I totally agree. I mean, going back to the Hikon film logo,
They did it perfectly, really.
yeah, I mean, it's out. I mean, we do like the logo ourselves, but we do welcome comments to
Express yourself.
yeah, to like to say what you think's different. Like if you don't like the logo, just I mean, up and sit. I'm not gonna delete your comments if you.
Not gonna judge anything, like, because obviously this is just our opinion.
Yeah.
And like, if you think that it's like it's boring or like they could have done something better to it, then say, because all we're looking for is people's opinions and like just to see what people think of it.
So please, I mean, do feel free to comment. I mean, no matter what you think of the logo, whether you like it, whether you hate it, whether it unnerves you, what's unnerving about it. I mean, please express yourself. I really would love to know, because I really do want to understand why people say that this logo has a scare factor of high to nightmare.
Mm.
So, yeah, so that's our sum up then. I'm going to do an extra bit after, excuse me, after this one, because there's some extra bits of information which I've found some anomalies. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll explain it all in the extras. Imogen's not going to be here for the extras because she's on holiday, and
Going to Bingo Land.
I'm not going to tell you what the Lex logo is because I don't know what that's going to be itself yet until we've worked something out
I think
and
we'll
did some
probably
research.
We'll be doing the next logo, I think, when I get back, won't we?
Yeah, it'll be.
So that I'm here.
Yeah, so it'll probably be about 2 weeks before I do the next Look at the Logo episode.
We'll give you some time to like decide what you want to do, and
Yeah,
we
which
can figure out, like, find all the information about it.
and hopefully edit together some sort of title sequence at the beginning as well.
Yeah, like a little montage, like, you know.
Yeah, just
some cool,
montage of me and Imogen and
an hour funny
some
moments.
logos thrown in as well, and hopefully a title card saying Look at the Logo episode, whatever, and with Andy and Imogen in some sort of font.
Yeah.
Right, well, thanks for watching this episode of Look at the Logo. I hope it was a lot better than the last one, which I think we rushed because we didn't prepare too well for that one, did we really? I was more prepared for this one, plus I've had 2 weeks to mull everything over to make sure everything's done properly, so...
If there's any suggestions for logos, you can always DM me on Instagram, XOX_RyanXOX. Just DM me and I'll tell him and pass it on.
Or you can leave a logo, if there's a favourite logo from the preset era or the post-set era that you want me to look at. Just tell me and I'll do some research and we'll do something about it. Right, so again, thanks for watching. I'm Andy.
I'm Imogen.
And we'll see you in the next episode of Look at the Logo.
Yeah.